Hey, Dr. Pichot. This is, I think, group 2, maybe. And then in this group, it is like the athlete sports focus group, and then it's Bogdan, Marco, and me. And so, like, our business idea is based off of the problem that we're having, which is.
So the problem that we're having is, since we're all sports fans, we like to watch a lot of the games that our favorite teams play, and many times when we try to find the games online, we always have issues with finding a good stream, and it's just very difficult. And so a lot of times we just lose a good portion of the game, and it's just a very difficult thing.
Yeah, so besides that, sometimes we can find a stream, but sometimes the quality's not gonna be as good, or maybe it's in another language that you don't know, like German or like Spanish, any language. And so the problem is that you can find them and the quality's not good, and maybe it's too slow, the servers are not good enough, and it's a pain.
So I think based off of this, the idea that we were thinking is coming up with a platform where we can find and we can display the different games. This is like soccer, basketball, baseball. Obviously, these sports have different seasons, so it would be the site would continue working because the seasons are all happening at different times. So there would continue to be traction of it, and then we're thinking of making it like a Netflix kind of thing. So if there's a game going on, you can click on that game, and then you can go. We want to add a few more features in terms of you can also see the stats for the sports, the different leagues. You can be able to see that, and then if you want to go in to click in the history of the teams and stuff like that, you can see that, and then every single player that's on the team, and then also individually by players. This is just added on features that we're thinking about, just based off of wanting to make the site even more attractive, because we're thinking that even if it's hard to find these different streaming sites, people still do it. And so if it's just something a little more efficient and stuff like that, we were thinking that our prices should be somewhere around $15 to $30. So I guess that's a little question that we're having, just seeing what you think our appropriate prices is. We want to do it membership style. So for the first price, it's your basic streaming, stuff like that. And then for added on prices, you get different commentaries and stuff like that. And you also get different added on features like extra minutes in the game and stuff. And we can maybe offer tickets to these games even. And so a different ticketing site. But I guess then again, that adds another question in terms of are we offering too many things, and is it just too much on one single site, and we're just trying to tackle different problems? Because our main problem now and the main hole in the market is trying to find a place to watch the game that's not super expensive, and so that's why our prices are lower. And then also, we were thinking of maybe adding on a place where you can buy your jersey for the team that you like, and maybe having a comment section on the game. So if you know people who are big fans of that, then you can talk to them. I know
discuss
Marco
about your teams and
yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Chat.
Yeah, I know Marco, you were saying that it's a different experience when you're watching a game with people that are always supporting it. So I guess something based off of that, where you can join a chat of people who all like the same soccer team or the same baseball team, or maybe a Super Bowl watch party kind of thing. I just think that all of the main attraction to sports is bringing community together. So I think if we're basing it off of that, then we can really hit a good hole in the market. Some of our main questions were because this is very website based, how do we move forward with this, and who do we talk to? Because we definitely know based off of us that there's a need for these things, but how do we move forward? Because we found the problem, and we found a solution to it, but now we aren't sure how to show that solution, if that makes sense, just because this is a bigger project and stuff. Yeah. So that's just basically like the idea that we have and like the hole that we've been able to find and like how to move forward from that. I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to say.
I don't know. You were talking about like selling jerseys and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about it too.
That would include like having like once we have our business like
Yeah.
be a, like not a big thing, but like something that people know about. Like I
Yeah.
feel like we need to like have like a partnership deals with like some teams,
Yeah.
sponsorship and stuff
Yeah,
like that. And
yeah.
I think like that way we can make it even bigger and like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
I was thinking the same thing that if we sell tickets, not we, it'll be like through someone else in jerseys. So like
Yeah.
we'll just talk to people that actually sell are actually doing that in jerseys, tickets and jerseys.
Oh, and get like a commission for
Yes,
selling their tickets,
yes,
and
yes,
that
yes.
just creates extra
And the
revenue.
jerseys, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so just
promote 'em, yeah.
Those are kind of the ideas that we
Yeah.
have, and we just like want to know what your feedback is and how you're feeling about the idea and stuff. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you.